Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, May the 28th, and I'm glad you came back to check on fishing. Stop by our podcast, our fishing reports, our stories. It's going to be a little bit short and a little bit slower on the fishing report. Hey, but, you got to take the good with the bad. I'll be back to tell you exactly what happened in just a moment.
Electricity, something I don't mix well with at all, and that's why I only trust the folks at ELS OBX. ELS OBX offers a variety of services from custom electrical installations to lighting design. ELS OBX has the experience and know-how to complete any job. They're committed to providing the highest quality lighting and electrical installations or service at affordable prices. Visit them online at elsobx.com to get a brighter idea of how shockingly awesome they are. See what I did there? ELS OBX, electrical and lighting solutions you can count on.
Red Drum Tackle in Buxton is the oldest complete tackle shop at Cape Hatteras. And being the closest tackle shop to Cape Point, Red Drum Tackle has been welcoming fishermen to Hatteras Island with a wide selection of bait and tackle, skilled custom rod builds, rod and reel repair, expert knowledge and information since 1974. Red Drum Tackle knows how, when, and where to fish. To acquire this fishing brain power, visit them online at reddrumtackle.com. Red Drum Tackle, the oldest complete tackle shop at Cape Hatteras and the closest to Cape Point in Buxton.
So we always start down in Hatteras, as you know, if you're a regular. And actually today, our report for yesterday really indicates that Hatteras had about the best of it yesterday. I saw some really nice catches of blackfin tuna mixed in with some dolphin or mahi. When you put the two together, some people had a nice dock full of fish. Keeping in mind that they were a little better off down there with that northeast breeze because they're kind of like down below the beach runs pretty much east and west down there. So they got a pretty good day in without horrible weather. They also had a few drum on some inshore boats. I did not see any sheephead. I did not see any sheephead catches. That doesn't mean they didn't have some. But they had some drum that were both in the slot, and which means you can keep one per person, and over the slot, the big red drum, which you have to release. Now, Oregon Inlet was a little different game. Not very many boats went fishing because it was rough. Northeast wind 18 to 25 knots. Most people rescheduled. A few boats did go fishing, and I heard it was about all you really wanted. Keeping in mind that these boats would never go when it was dangerous, but they can go when it's rough. These boats are designed for it. But the main thing is you want your charter to have fun and enjoy themselves. So if it's going to be borderline rough, it's not that it's dangerous, but it will definitely not be comfortable. And so you want the people to come back, have fun, and go another day, so you reschedule. And a lot of that went on. The ones that did tough it out and go yesterday had from 2 to 6 yellowfin tuna to the boat, and that was about all I saw. There might have been 2. I think it was Dickie Harris told me maybe 2 blue marlin released. But like I say, the report today is not as good as it has been. And same thing holds true when we get into the pier and surf. We could cover the whole thing, both pier and surf, on Hatteras Island and north of Oregon Inlet and down to Ocracoke by just saying, really, it was bluefish and Spanish mackerel with a few sea mullet. That covers everything. It was just not great fishing. And if you're up on north of Oregon Inlet, it was rough, breezy and rough. So everybody, I think, was probably in their beach houses, in their cottages, in their rentals, probably playing cards or Twister or whatever people play nowadays when it's too rough to go fishing. So we'll take a little break, and I'll come back and tell you what I do have on the backcountry report. And it's also going to be a little bit slimmer than we have had, but stick around. I'll be right back.
Let's be real. No one wants to deal with nasty varmints like mice, roaches, creepy crawlies, and critters. Leave that work to the experts at Outer Banks Pest Control. Outer Banks Pest Control is the best on the beach when it comes to eradicating those unwanted creatures. They've been in business for over 25 years with well over 100 years of combined exterminating experience. Specializing in both commercial and residential properties, Outer Banks Pest Control has all the tools and equipment necessary to take on any pesky job. They pride themselves on top quality customer service and workmanship. Hey, if it ain't red and yellow, it's just some coattail riding fella. Outer Banks Pest Control, the best on the beach with a proven track record of excellence since the year 2000 and online at outerbanks-pestcontrol.com.
So I really couldn't find a report for anybody that was out fishing in the Sound yesterday. Again, breezy, plenty breezy, really. And when you got out in that open water, I just didn't find any of my regulars that were out doing it. That's not to say it wasn't done, but I did not hear of anything. But it has been good. It's been really good, actually, with a nice mixture of speckled trout and puppy drum, and some of these 2 to 6 pound bluefish being caught. The sheephead, which are mostly out in the ocean, from what the guides and locals tell me, are starting to move into the inlets, and they're getting more and more of them back in the sound. So the table was set. It's been really good fishing. I'd highly recommend trying a guide first to shorten your learning curve a little bit. And by the way, the cheapest possible way that you can go fishing and do it well is with a guide or a charter boat. It is so much cheaper than what it would cost you to buy your own boat. You don't have to change the oil. You don't have to wash it when you get back. And you're actually saving money by paying a professional who does that for a living. So that's what I'd recommend. By the way, these guided inshore trips make great Father's Day gifts, Mother's Day gifts. I mean, there's just a lot you can do with them. Most of them are half-a-day trips, so they're not as grueling as a trip to the Gulf Stream. Just something to think about. And we'll keep you posted as the week progresses. We still have a lot of rain in our forecast. That doesn't really affect the fishing because they're already wet. So, as long as it's not lightning, and as long as it's not gusts of 20 to 25 or 30 knots, the rain is not going to hurt you. So go fishing, be careful, good luck, and may God bless.